Howdy folks, we're doing a little smoking in the backyard today. Just put on some country ribs. Brenda prefers the country ribs instead of baby backs. I like baby backs, so I'll do that sometime. I put my rub on them, put them back in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. Y'all can use whatever rub you like. I make my own. I use this rub on venison and on pork. It's kind of sweet rub. So I got my meat probe in the thinnest piece because I don't want to overcook that one. A couple of these are inch and a half thick, so they're going to take a little longer. I know you can't see me. You can. I got right now I'm on 175. I'm going to let it smoke like that for about an hour so I get a good slow smoke on it. And then I'll turn it up probably to 225 and let it finish smoking. So I'm also going to try something new today. I'm going to smoke some baked potatoes. I read a recipe and I'm going to give it a try. Last weekend when we went camping, we were fortunate enough to camp next to a guy that had a really nice smoker. Let me turn this back around. He had a really nice smoker. Of course, it was wood, like a competition smoker. He smoked oxtail meatloaf, bologna, carne asada, both steak and chicken. And he fixed some smoked macaroni and cheese, which I'm going to try to do too. It was really good. And then he cooked some cabbage on the side. And Brenda and I both like coleslaw. We like cabbage, so I'm probably going to get me another head of cabbage. And I found a couple of recipes online. I'm going to try to do that too. But I was wondering about potatoes. You about cook everything in these pellet grills. Ours is a Camp Chef. We're not sponsored. It's just the unit that I bought. I could afford it a little more than some of the other more pricier ones. And it's a small one, but it does a really good job for our purpose. But I was like, why can't I do baked potatoes on the pellet grill? So I found a recipe, and about 2 hours into this should take about 4 hours for the bigger pieces. So about 2 hours into this, I'm going to put the potatoes up on the top rack. So I'll set my timer on my phone, and I'm going to go do a little weed eating while these are cooking. Okay, we've got some good rain. Everything is greened up really nice. So, of course, our trees are all nice and green. Brenda's little backyard garden's growing real well. We still haven't got soil for the bigger garden, but one step at a time. But I got to do some weed eating. Our bar ditch has grown up, and I can't mow it no more. It's got too rough. So I just went and put in a new battery and filled up our deer feeder in the backyard. The does are starting to fawn. A buddy of mine got a video. His son got a video of a newborn crossing in front of their house on their driveway. So we know our does in our backyard here, they're still pregnant. We see them almost every day. So there's our, won't have to buy me a new salt block. They about licked that one all up. So there's our little feeder set up. Just love to watch them. They bring me peace. So here's another one of Brenda's projects that she did a long time ago that's kind of growed over. Oh, her clematis has bloomed. So there used to be 2 of them on this arbor, but I guess one of them didn't make it. So we're gonna have to get out of here and do a lot of work. It's funny how Mother Nature takes back over everything. You know, I always heard that if mankind was to go away in about 50 years, except for the big structures, you couldn't even tell we were here because Mother Nature would take back over everything. So there's our bigger garden. So I got to get out there and weed eat it too. Our elderberry bushes are starting to come up pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to weed eat that though. and not cut down our herbs. Can't do that. So, but anyway. So about halfway through the process, I'll check back in. All right, let's take a look. We've been smoking about an hour at 175. Yeah, starting to get some good color on them. So high smoke on mine is 220. Right there. So we'll smoke at 220 for the rest of it and get them cooked. And normally what I do when they're about done is I'll go ahead and turn my smoker all the way up. And if I had a sear box, I'd use that, sear them off a little bit, seal them juices in, but I don't do it for long, just enough to make sure they're finished off real good. And then I wrap them in foil and I'll let them sit for 30 minutes or so and let them juices get back into them. So I need to go inside. I've been weed eating, so I'm gonna go inside and get my potatoes ready and get on here. So check back with me in a little while. All right, y'all. Got potatoes up there. Coated them with olive oil and put salt and pepper on them, sea salt. And did the same thing with the onion, except I put garlic powder on instead of salt. I love onion, so Brenda always says, so do you want a little onion with your, or a little supper with your onion? Because I eat about a half an onion a night. So maybe not quite that much, but anyway, we'll check back again in about an hour. See how we're doing. The thin one right now is at 143 degrees. It's not quite done yet. Getting close. So it's been a little over 2 hours. Potatoes are all done. I just poked them with a fork. They're real soft. And I believe my country ribs are cooked to perfection. Got an internal temperature of about 165. So don't like undercooked meat. They still got juice coming out of them. So we'll let you know how they taste. There's my onion. Looks good. Everything looks good. Talk to you guys later. So we're all done with our cook.
What?
Brenda's playing in the garden. We let
Water out of the garden.
let Cooper out. We had about 1.5 inches of rain on Friday. She hadn't had a chance to. She had a show yesterday, so we haven't had a chance to work outside. So everything is all lush and green.
Well, not these. I think I lost them.
All our potato plants are doing real good,
Yeah, I lost them.
except for this one. This one's been ate on, but it's still growing
But
pretty
it's
good.
coming back.
Yeah. Her herbs. Some of her herbs.
They just got grounded.
Some kind of flowers. I'm not sure what that bush is.
Lavender that looks like it needs watered after all this.
Really?
Yeah, look at it. It's flopping.
Come here, Cooper. Another potato plant. Some more herbs.
Yeah. Oregano and mint.
Oregano and mint. Flowers.
Flowers.
I know what those are. Those are strawberries.
Yeah.
Not sure what that is.
Mint.
Mint and a potato plant. Not the kind that grows potatoes, but they call it a potato plant. There's some more up there with some more flowers. And that is,
Echinacea.
say what?
Echinacea.
Echinacea.
It's a medicinal flower.
Medicinal flower.
Mm-hmm.
More strawberries. Something down there.
Can't remember. I'd have to look.
Some flowers up
Oregano.
here. More oregano.
Yep, more oregano.
Flowers up here.
It's coming back.
The lavender is trying to come back.
Yeah.
So, and that's rosemary.
Lavender.
This?
Lavender.
Oh, that's lavender? I was wrong. More flowers.
More flowers.
More potatoes. Hey, Cooper. He's happy. He has to have his shock collar on if he's out here with us when he's loose.
We don't shop him.
No.
We beef him.
And Brenda's ginormous catnip plant. I can't believe how big this is. There's the planter. It's about 3 foot.
3 or 4 foot, I can't remember.
And you can see how big the catnip plant is. The bumblebees are wood bees. They've been all over it. That is a ginormous lemon balm. And then she has basil in here and something else. What else you got in here?
What?
In
More oregano.
here? Or oregano. Is that your basil?
Yeah.
It's getting choked out.
Yeah. They have to move it. Something's eating on it.
More strawberries. We have some pepper plants up here. Some kind of beans, black-eyed peas.
That's black-eyed peas. Radishes.
Radishes. And then green beans. We actually have some green bean pods down there. There's some down there. There's another one. Oh, we have a pepper.
Baby one.
We have a baby pepper. There's some kind of flowers.
No, I can't remember the name on.
These are cucumbers, and hopefully we can get some cucumbers this year.
Yeah.
So, and then she's got some stuff started over here, but it's not doing real well.
Well, it's doing better than down there. It got grounded again.
And this looks like, what is this? Watermelon?
Watermelon and squash. Sorry, watermelon's over there.
That's watermelon?
And this is squash.
Squish. Cooper! Got to keep eye on him. He's like an ADD kid. And some more flowers. And that's Brenda's garden. So, anyway, that's it for me for today.
You're not going to show them the final plate?
Oh, yeah, I guess I can show you the final plate when we get ready to eat, as she reminded me. So, all right, well, tune back in and we'll show you the final plate. Bugs are all over. Flies, mosquitoes, ticks, horse flies. Yeah, it's sleepy. Normally in the summertime, or when they're getting ready to fall, they all separate. And this is Lippy's area. Last year, the rope on my feeder broke before I put that crank on there. And I was going out there and throwing corn by hand, and she was bedding up by those trees you see in the background. And she would just sit there and wait for me to come throw corn. Until I fixed the feeder, I bought that crank. I can just crank it up and down now. It's on a cable. She's probably going on 6 years old, if not older. Dale's going 90 miles an hour. Looks like I need to trim some trees. I hear some more deer walking. There they come. Back in there behind the hummingbird feeder. Lippy knows I'm here, but we're here quite often. Sorry for the shaky video, guys. I'm trying to hold this in my hand. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that bush down there. It's a redbud tree. Well, yeah. I know you're there. Thank you, Father, for letting me see the deer tonight. All right, here it is. It smells really good. Potato. Told you I need about half an onion. And there's my piece of the country ribs with some barbecue sauce on it. And our salad that we make. So, smells really good. I'm sure it's going to taste really good too. So, if y'all want to comment, I'll send you the recipe. I pretty much told you all what I was doing. So, anyway, y'all take care. God bless.